Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are playing with some new makeup. We're in the new house. We're in my filming room. It's not necessarily where I thought I was gonna be as far as like situated, but we talk about that while I'm applying some eyeshadows and playing with some makeup. But you guys, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited that I'm filming again and situated because it's been a minute. I took about a week off trying to get into the house and everything, getting things situated. There's gonna be some videos that are out of order just because I did the empty house tour. I was still had some videos that I did at my friend Corey's house, so you're gonna see those. And then this will be the first video that I filmed in my new house doing makeup. So you guys, if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications of new videos. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate the support. Make sure to put your comments down below. I love interacting with you guys down there. But if you guys wanna see what products I use to get this look, which I'm really liking my eyeshadow, just keep watching. Okay, you guys, so I have already primed my eyes and I am really excited because I have the ABH Norvina palette. This is ginormous. I have the other ones like this as well. I think this is the 5th one. I have 1 through 4, but I've never used them on my channel. But you guys, can we appreciate this color story? So pretty. I love Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palettes. But you guys, I'm so excited to try this out. I know there's a pressed glitter in here. There are some shimmers, some mattes. It's a very purple color story, so I'm excited for that. Don't mind the fact that I'm wearing a teal shirt. It's just a t-shirt kind of day. So I think we're gonna go into, let's see. I wanna go into the shade B2, which is this like lilac-y purple. Maybe. I don't know my color story anymore. I need to actually look at the color wheel. From what I've seen, this is very pigmented. We're just gonna pop that in the crease. Yeah, just stamping it in. I'll probably go in with the tan shade to kind of blend out the edges right here. And you can't really tell right now because I'm kind of zoomed in, but behind me, if you saw my empty house tour, this is not where I wanted to have my filming set up. But when the movers moved everything in, I was kind of all over the place. So I wasn't really like upstairs to like tell them where to put stuff, which is fine, it's my fault. And they put the boxes that I need to unpack. I'm slowly but surely unpacking things. They're actually in the spot that way that I want to put my table and lights and everything in. So I figure we'll get a couple videos probably sitting right here until I get those unpacked because I need to, they're mostly garment boxes, which are the tall ones where you can like put all your like hanging stuff in. All right, it's a lot of purple. But I'm just slowly trying to unpack those boxes and get clothes put away. But the other thing is knowing where I want things to go. And at first it was like, oh, I'll just get things situated and then I'll put it where I want it. I'm gonna go into the shade A4, which is the lightest tan shade. That one I'm gonna put on the outside corner or outside of this purple, just above it to kind of like blur the edges. I'm just tapping it a little bit. Place it and then blend it. And at first I was just trying to like, okay, well I want my summer stuff to be up here and I want my winter stuff to be down there. And I'm like, I'm just gonna unpack all of it and then I can go through all of it to figure out what I wanna keep, what I wanna donate. Some of it will be donated. Some of it, if it's newer, will go on Poshmark. I need to restart my Poshmark because I had one and then stopped it. Let's see. I think I want to go into this more mauve-y purple shade and put that right here. and that is E2. But right now I'm just kind of at the point where I'm like trying to get everything unpacked, see what I have. Like, I know what I have, but I forgot some of the things that I had, and I'm like, I thought I got rid of you. Because I wasn't really around to enjoy a lot of it because I was always working. And then also I wasn't the one to unpack my last house because I had divisions. So when our stuff got delivered, my ex-husband was the one that kind of situated the house. So out of sight, out of mind, and I never saw it, so I forgot about things. And that's the way it is with my like kitchen stuff right now. But I am trying to, like, as I unpack the kitchen stuff, run it through the dishwasher because it was in storage for a month and a half. And yes, the boxes were sealed pretty good, but like, I just want to make sure. So I've been running that through the dishwasher, just getting things situated, figuring out where I want to store everything. And I've already donated some stuff like shot glasses, and I'm like, why do I have all these shot glasses? I'm not in my 20s anymore. Like, I can't handle shots, and I don't throw parties like that anymore. So I kept some shot glasses, but a lot of them I'm going to end up donating, because that was also a thing that I collected, was shot glasses each place that I went. And I'm gonna tell you right now, as you get older, you go from collecting shot glasses everywhere you go to collecting coffee cups. So I have like Starbucks mugs for all the locations that I go to. And I drink more coffee than I do shots. So there's that. All right. I like that shade. It's a little bit darker than the crease shade, which is really pretty, but I do want to deepen it up a little bit. And I'm thinking this shade E5 is really pretty. Ooh, yeah, I like that shade. It's like, it looks black, but you can tell that it's like a deeper purple. And this one I'm just pressing in before I blend it out. If you haven't seen the empty house tour and you want to see what the house looks like, I'll try and pop it. Is it this corner? This corner. One of the corners. So you can go check that out. I'm so excited that I'm here. I'm really liking the neighborhood. My friend and real estate agent, she is in the same neighborhood. So I've been spending a lot of time hanging out with her too. But I'm so close, like I'm so close and yet so far away, because where I'm at, like I'm close to everything in the Norfolk area and work. But then like I've got friends that live in Virginia Beach, which is where I was staying. And that's like a 20-30 minute drive, which is not bad, except if you've been in this area before, you know that Virginia Beach traffic, Norfolk traffic, highways here are ridiculous. What is it, 4 lanes wide, but only 3 of them through the day? Maybe I'm wrong. But depending on when you're driving, like you may hit traffic. And Waze, like I use Waze to get everywhere. I stopped using Google Maps because it just tells you the direct route, and if there's traffic, it doesn't always tell you like how to bypass it. But Waze has been a lifesaver. You guys, I'm really liking how this worked out, and I might actually cut the crease today, but I want to deepen this up first before I do that. But I have really been enjoying just getting situated, being in the house, refinding stuff that I didn't realize I still had. Like my pool cue. When I was in after I graduated high school, I got into a pool league, and I had a pool cue that I really liked. I bought it when I was in Michigan. It's one that you can like take it apart. It's a fiberglass, and I loved it. But I thought I got misplaced in our move from Japan back stateside. And then when the movers were loading the truck from Chicago, it was in the garage. And I was like, where did you find this? He's like, oh, it was tucked in a corner in a closet, and I was doing a final walkthrough and it was there. And I was like, been looking for this for 5 years. So slowly like refining things, and then if there's things that I don't want, just dropping them off at Goodwill or asking friends if they want it, posting on OfferUp, like slowly but surely getting things situated. All right, so that, I really like this shade. I really like this. It does look weird because like I don't necessarily have hooded eyes because I have a big eyeball. Eyelid that. But there's certain areas where as age happens, they start to sag in areas. I'll be fine. Don't mind me. I do want to, because I still have some of that purple on here, just on the edge. All right, let me grab my eyeshadow base, find my brush. Is this the right brush? It will be today. All right, toss a little of this on the back of my hand and cut the crease. Just because I want whatever color I put, that's as, I need to find my Juvia's Place because that one's like more, it's the lightest shade, so it's more like closer to white than like my skin color. And I feel like that would work better as like a cut the crease eye base. But anyways. All right, so for, let's see, I never swatched some shimmers. Let's see, this one is B1. Ooh, that one is so pretty. Let's see, A3. Ooh. E3. That one is so buttery. And then C1. I think C1 is too blue for this. You guys, there's also some glitter, so let's. Okay, yeah, I think this one right here, which is A3, is gonna be the one that I put right here. And then maybe B1 right here. And I'll save the glitter for another day. But yeah, so I think A3. I'm gonna, actually, let me try it with a brush, because I said I would try and do that from now on. See if that picks up. All right, so it's just a dry brush. It's a no-go. So now, oh, why am I holding this massive eyeshadow palette? I have a little mirror right here. Let me tell you how awesome it is to just finally be back behind the ring light. I don't have all my lights up because I don't want to like get everything situated just to move it. But to kind of have my own setup and like be getting in my own like location. Now I'm gonna go into B1, which is that, ooh, that shade right there. Usually I would put it on my ring finger, but I messed that up. All right, I did just wipe off my ring finger so I could use this shade on that, because just the gradient of it is so pretty. Now I'm gonna go back into E5, just a smidge, blur the edges a little bit. If I like didn't want to block. I took the primer too high, which it happens. I just need to practice my cut creases more. Okay, I'm gonna go do this eye. I'll come back. I have some other new products that I wanna try out. But let me go do this eye and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so eyes are done. I do have a couple new products, but I figured I would also show you the other products that I'm using just so you have an idea of like my base and everything. So I'm gonna use my primer from Illamasqua. This is the Hydra Veil. I love this primer, especially because it smooths out, I'm not gonna say it makes my pores go away, but it smooths my skin a lot and makes it nice for like applying foundation. It does have a little like scooper. I've used this a lot in other videos, it's been a minute, but it's one of them that I brought with me on travel and I've really been enjoying it. That may have been way too much that I just applied. It's a really like clear primer, but it does the job. And it's starting to dry down. Yeah, I may have used a little bit too much. Yeah. Just press it into my pores. Get some extra smoothing. Okay, so then for my foundation, this is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. This is the foundation in powder. I have it in 120 Vanilla. Oh shoot, I didn't even open it yet. So I don't know if this is my shade. I do know that like, it might be my shade when I'm not tanned. We'll try it, we'll see. And if not, I have bronzer and blush and we'll just make it all work. All right, so it does have this little pad in here. I mean, it might. So let's try this. It's not new, but it's newer. Well, it covered my redness right there. I mean, that's okay. We'll see, because especially being older with textured skin. I mean, my skin's not super textured, but like, I don't know how I'm gonna like it over creases and stuff. You guys, let's talk about this coverage. So I'm gonna try this side with the actual pad that came with it, and then I'll try the other side with my foundation brush. I do have errands to run today, so we'll see. There's not a mirror. I keep trying to use the mirror. So we'll see like how it holds up and everything. And then the other thing is I do wear concealer, so I wonder how it'll be with like a cream concealer on top of it. But you guys, back in the day, I used to use the MAC Studio liquid foundation, and then I would use the Studio Fix powder to set it, which they're literally the same color and everything, and I didn't need to do both of those, but I didn't know the difference between foundation powder and setting powder. So wow, I'm so pale. This is like my non-tan shade. So far, so good. All right, now I'm gonna use my Laura Lee foundation brush. This has been my go-to for foundation. Oh wow, that got like really powdery. So I feel like if you want like full coverage, you use the little like pad that comes with it. If you just want like kind of set your face, then you use a brush. All right, so we tried. I'm gonna it's so weird using, whoa, I look like a ghost. I definitely got the wrong shade. I'm gonna have to warm this up with my bronzer. Like, hardcore. And what's funny is I had ordered the liquid form of this in the same shade, and like, why do brands do that? Like, why do they like have the same like shade names, but then they're like not the same shades in like powder and liquid? Like, so the one thing that I don't like is right here, just because like it's kind of like drying right there. But I'll be honest, I bought this when I needed to like refresh my liquid, and I was like, oh, they've got buy one get one half off, might as well. So I figured I would try it out. What does it hurt to try something that's on sale? And I can tell you right now that I probably will not use this. I'll probably just use the liquid, and then I can like set my face with this, or take it with me as like a blotting powder. I don't know. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. I don't think that I like this so far. We'll see. I still got to do concealer and everything else. Yeah. So I'm gonna use my Maybelline Instant Rewind. This is in shade Fair. Did powder, now I'm gonna use cream. And then for setting powder, I'm just gonna use the rest of my travel size like Laura Mercier setting powder, which I've really been enjoying. So we'll see how this, and I only needed to set my under eye. Completely block that, I'm sorry. So like cream on top of powder is like usually a big no-no. It doesn't look horrible, but it's not my favorite. But I also wasn't a fan of the powder foundation anyways, so we'll just crack it up to don't do that next time. I wouldn't recommend it. I just wanted to lighten my under eye. Holy creasing Batman. Yeah, I'm starting to like, right here, where I didn't put concealer, it's starting to look a little weird with the powder. Yeah, I'm gonna go with powder foundation is not my favorite. It used to be. I also didn't used to look at my face like super close in the mirror. I just, when you're younger, you're not really paying attention to all the lines and the creasing and texture and it's not horrible, but it's not like my favorite. It is what it is. There's no going back. I have errands to run and I'll never leave the house if I don't continue. Anyways, now let's finish off the eyes real quick before I jump into the other new products that I have, because we need to put some color back in my face. All right, so I think for the under eye, let me open this up. I'm thinking for under the eye, I kind of want to use, maybe not the lilac-y shade, but maybe go into A5, which is like a little bit darker brownish pink. Like, try that out. You guys, I do not like this foundation. I love the liquid foundation. I absolutely hate the powder foundation. Maybe if like you're really young and have perfect skin, no texture whatsoever, no pores for it to like sink into, no lines for it to like hide in, maybe. We're gonna go with it's a horrible foundation day. I'm gonna go back into E5, which is this darker purple. It's what we put in the outer V. Toss that in the outer V and then drag it under. Just to bring some cohesion. You guys, I look so flat right now. Let's add in some depth into these cheeks.
What should I add?
Alexa, stop. Don't even know what I said to trigger that. Anyways. For contour, I'm gonna use the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder in medium. It's just my favorite. Look at that, you guys, I got cheekbones again. Okay, for bronzer, I'm gonna use the Milani Baked Bronzer in Dolce. I like this one because it's a little warmer, not so much cool toned. And it's got some like gold reflex in it, which gives you that like sun-kissed All right, we're getting some dimension back. We're getting some color back. The foundation wasn't a horrible shade match, it just wasn't like perfect. And yes, I am on like the lighter side, a little more pale, but that was ghostly. And I don't know why, but like this area is always the most pale. All right, that's it for now. Okay, for blush. I'm excited because this is the Jaclyn Cosmetics Rouge Romance. This is the, I don't know what shade. This is the warmer shades, that I can tell you. I'm really like in love with these shades. I do go for like warmer blushes than I do cool toned. And I kind of want to go with this shade right here, Pretty Posh. It's kind of like that peachy pink. And then I might toss in a little bit of Fancy Pants, which is right next to it. Just mix them a little bit because I do like a peachier blush. But I think like the orange and the corals in here and the like bright pinks are beautiful. So I do want to play around with them some more. I mean, Tea Room is straight orange, so I don't know if I'll use that one, but we'll try. All right, so we'll go with Pretty Posh first. And you know how I like to just build because you can add too. You just can't take away. It's just not that easy. So this is Pretty Posh just by itself. I haven't added in, what is it, Fancy Pants yet? That's really pretty. Now just a little bit of Fancy Pants. I'm just going to keep that more towards the back. I am really pale. Yeah. I don't know that, like, let's see, where's my bronzer brush? I didn't add any more bronzer. I just kind of am rubbing it or running it in all the lighter areas so I can get kind of like that sun-kissed look. I don't, I feel like I look really pale. Anyways. All right, for highlighter. This is the NYX Born to Glow Icy Highlighter. I don't think I opened this one either. So this is in the shade Platinum Status and Diamond Chains, which is so pretty. Let's see. Oh, they feel so buttery. So this one right here looks like it's more of like a glitter topper. So if you just want the icy highlighter shade, you can then go back in for something a little more dramatic. But, ooh, so pretty. And then if I mix them together. You guys, those are so pretty. It is very like chunky glitter, but you know what? Let's just have fun. All right, so I'm gonna go into this one, which is just the highlighter, and then we'll add the other one. And see, NYX is a brand that I consider to be pretty affordable. I wanna say this was like almost 10 bucks at Walmart. I don't remember their highlighters being that expensive. Actually, do I have highlighters from NYX? I think I have highlighters from like Wet n Wild, and they're usually like $4 or $5. But you guys, that is so pretty. It's also gonna be my inner corner highlight. Now, I think I am gonna go into this one, but only for the cheeks. Oh yeah, that is like straight glitter. All right, now for eyebrows. So let's talk about eyebrows, eyeliner, and mascara, because I'm about to go do those off camera, as I usually do. So for brows, I've been using the Joa Precision Brow Pencil. Affordable, you can get it at CVS, carries Joa. This is in the shade Brunette. And then for the waterline, I'm gonna use my Lancome The Creme Coal in Noir. My liquid eyeliner is the Joa Lineup Liquid Eyeliner. This one's in the shade Blackest Black. And then mascara, I'm gonna use the Lancome Idol. I'm just trying to use this up. It was the one that I like brought with me while traveling. So I'm gonna go do those, and then I'll be back because we do have one of the Jaclyn lip blushes. What is this? Lip cushion. So I'll be right back, you guys. Okay, you guys, I'm back. This is the finished look. I know I said I was gonna come back and do my lips, and then I forgot, and we're already done. So this is so beautiful. This is in the shade Promised. It's the lip cushion from Jaclyn Cosmetics. First off, you know I love to smell like my lipsticks, lip glosses. It kind of smells like coconut. Like a coconut macaroon. Anyone else have this? Like, do you smell the same thing? Like it smells like coconut to me. I could just be crazy, but I really like this. It's not necessarily the shade that I would have gone for with this eye look, but this is where we're at. I'm really enjoying it. It's just so like smooth and buttery on the lips. And like if you only do one layer and you start it like in the middle and like rub your lips together to blend it out, you can get kind of like that blush effect on the outside. I did go in with a second layer and it got more opaque, but I really like this. It's just like creamy and moussey on the lips. I really like it. I don't know, like it kind of transferred, not too bad, but I like it. And the one cool thing, because I know that I have some crazy lines in my lips. Most people do. It's normal. Unless like you've been just given like the God genes for genetics. But I don't see like all the pronounced lines in my lips. I don't know, you guys, like, what do you think? Do you? I like it. I really do. It smells great. I'll probably pick it up in a couple other scents, a couple other colors, but I really like this. I do like how the look turned out. We had a mishap with foundation, but you know, that is what it is. So let's talk real quick. The foundation, not a fan. The color wasn't bad. I was able to warm it up a little bit, but as far as like powder foundation, it's just, no, I'm seeing all the texture, and usually my foundation's really good at like blurring all that out. I might see if I have a friend who wants this and pass it on, but it's not something that I will use again. The highlighter from NYX, this Born to Glow in Platinum Status and Diamond Chains, so beautiful. If you can find this, I found it at my Walmart, go check it out. I really like it. The Rouge Romance from Jaclyn Cosmetics. This one, so pretty. I did only use these two shades right here, but them blended together, just, it's pretty. I really like this. I want to try it out some more, especially like the shade Ever After, like, and even, they just, all of them except for like maybe this shade, beautiful. Tea Room is a little too orange for me, but I might try it out, who knows. And then the ABH Norvina palette, this eyeshadow palette. I am so glad that I picked it up. The shades are stunning. The ring light's not helping out, not doing it justice. But these shades, you guys, I do need to play around with the other palettes. I don't know why I haven't, but you guys, go check this one out. Really like it, really enjoyed it. What do you think? What are there any products that I tried today, new and old, that you want to pick up, try out, whatnot? What are your thoughts? Put them down below. I'm really interested. I really do like talking to you guys in the comments. I really appreciate the community that I found on YouTube, and it keeps growing. But you guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm just so excited to be kind of situated. We're not situated, but we're in the new house. So you guys, if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications of new videos. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Really appreciate you guys being here. And if you want to see how things evolve in the filming room, the house, whatnot, put it down below. I really appreciate it. And until my next video, you guys, bye. I'll see you in the next one.